I don't know about all
Something
that.
about refusing to reschedule their match with Exertus, which caused an issue with Cole trying to play Exertus, and it wasn't like a big deal or anything, just kind of like a small annoyance or frustration, but not a big deal. Anyway, so we are going live with the match now. United 5 starting out on CT side, like I said. Starting 5, Moses, XP3, Storm, TM, Warden. Going up against, from compLexity, Simphis, Swag, Nothing, Hiko, and Sean Gares. Looks like we are going to see the T side all going and lobby to do some decoys outside. But other than that, they're looking like they're going to set up for an upper hit. Sean Gares is going to nade open the door, smoke off mini garage, and this will commence the hit onto upper here. Also going to throw a pop flash out the hut doorway. And then this will proceed to get the push going. Sean Gares going to press around the site, gets the kill onto TM. It is now an upper bomb site taken here for compLexity. Mini still smoked off. Sean Gares will plant in that direction. U5 will have to retake now. XP3 going to be coming from mini garage, it looks like, while we do also have a couple of CTs in heaven, but Sean Gares and Nothing quick to get those frags. XP3, nice headshot there from mini. Also still has Storm in heaven. Simphis takes out XP3 though, so now it's all up to Storm, who is that heaven player. 1 versus 4, and Sean Gares will take him down as well, and that was just kind of a beautifully orchestrated upper hit, really. Not much else I can say. Maybe you can.
Yeah, Tempest was shooting around with TM in the hut just through the crack, and as soon as they realized TM was going to reload, that's when they threw that pop flash out the hut door and just took over the site. I don't think anyone else was there to help TM, so just got control upper, planted the bomb, and picked them up one by one as they tried to retake.
Indeed, so of course compLexity going to go ahead and buy up. We have 2 P90s, 3 AK-47s, full head armor across the board as well. Sean also has some grenades, so compLexity is certainly set up here to do some type of take. Looks like Sean Gares and Swag will be taking outside, smoking off CTs from being able to spot from lockers or a hell area. Even though there is one CT, still kind of drifting towards CT spawn. We do have one CT in heaven as well, so they could peek out, I guess. Also, I believe Warden and XP3 actually have already dropped to lower halls. While Storm is playing the hell area. One CT was just spotted outside. That's going to be Moses. Sean Gares is able to spot him out. Like I said, Storm actually still sitting in lockers as well on the other side of this window, so he may get spotted soon as well. As we are going to see Warden actually trading some fire here in the back halls. Nothing is going to lead the way here. Going to go ahead and get that P90 kill on XP3, but Warden with a nice P250 headshot in response. As we are going to see Warden actually getting a little bit of aggro here. Swag's going to go ahead and peek out the P90, but Warden has his own mouse 190 that he can use, and he'll get the kill there. Simphis going to pick up a little bit of AK action, though. So right now we got a 3 versus 2. Actually a little bit dangerous here because United 5 hasn't been able to pick up that P90. Like I said, TM also just got to kill the pistol. Warden's still going hand with that P90, but Hiko will win the quick 1 versus 1 there and plant that bomb for extra $300. And compLexity now up 2-0.
Yeah, nice little eco. They did buy armor that round, so they kind of committed to try to win that round. That is U5. But now it looks like compLexity is just going to buy up rifles now, which is a smart thing because if they survive, they need those for the next round anyway. So U5 on one more save now before they get to buy on the 4th round. And I don't think they're going to have any ops because of all 5 of them buying armor that last round.
Yeah, not really sure. CTs are going to try to do a huge press on the ramp, and they actually get the bomb down, but Simphis and Nothing just coming back at him with the rifles very quickly, and Hiko will catch that attempted flank through hut from Warden. And so a round that actually kind of looked dangerous at the very, very beginning when that first pick went off. But Nothing and company brought it right back, 3-0, clean sweep, and it's looking ever so much grimmer for United 5.
Yeah, it's the power numbers there. Trading back right away, right after the U5 gets the first pick. But and I was kind of wrong about the op, but he has an auto sniper.
Even more expensive, so you were super wrong. It's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. But no armor, no nades. That's all he could afford. So
that is true too. But he is going to be swatching that that Twinkie boost right now with the auto sniper, and there will be one there, so he might just get a free kill here on Simphis. But a nice flash comes in and throws him off just a little bit. Simphis with the second flash. I'm curious. I think XP3 is going to stick it out, and Simphis, what a headshot from Twinkie with that AK. He's actually pretty damn good at that, if you ask me, especially with those nice flashes as well. So great plays. Nothing also getting a pick here towards the lower halls, I believe that was. He will get traded out, though, but still a huge advantage for compLexity. 3 versus 2, plus they have a health advantage, so makes it even higher. They do also have that head armor in hand. So everything looking pretty good for compLexity here. This opening gun round. Simphis actually has a pretty decent flank on Storm coming through Hell, so he may be able to actually catch him off guard, but it's actually just going to sneak up into Heaven. So I'm not sure if CTs have any ideas could happen. Looks like Moses is paying zero attention to that location, just watching the mini garage. So Simphis is probably going to be the difference maker here pretty quickly. Even though Sean Gares is also coming up Vince, and he will go ahead and get the kill on it to the Squeaky player. So he is going to open up the upper bomb site here. Storm is going to be in a 1 versus 3, trying to come through the garage right now. Sean Gares just going to press him while reloading, but still going to catch the frag before Storm can respond. And so a nice opening gun right there from compLexity, all kicked off with that sick headshot from Simphis outside.
Yeah, whenever they work outside, you're going to see Simphis on top of that Twinkie or yellow or red rock, whatever you want to call it. And he always will fight at least the first few shots versus an Opper or an Auto Sniper, as we saw. And he got the crazy nice opening there. I think they got an opening on ramp as well. So nice initial round there, getting some pickoffs and pretty much open up the map for them, the terrorists, to move wherever they want to.
Right, and some people might normally call out a rifler for doing such a thing, but with those flashes that they used, I mean, it was the perfect play, really. XP3 was so blind, and he got really forced out of position, as we are going to see compLexity once again tearing into that ramp room. They've already got a couple of picks here. Moses trying to hold them off the best that he can here from the locker room area. Is going to do a little bit of damage there to nothing, but other than that, the advantage still resides on the side of compLexity. Flashbang coming in here as we are going to see the terrorists once again, just like I said, controlling that ramp room. We do have TM and XP3 trying to come back up from lower and attack. TM will take down Swag. Pico going to get the immediate trade there, and he'll get a second and nothing with the last. So now 5-0 in favor of compLexity. And maybe that CT side first isn't going to be enough, man. They will get to buy this round, though, so we'll see.
Yeah, and there's no reason they would have wanted to pick terrorist. It just probably would have been worse for them. But yeah, they do have a lot of money now, so they can buy. And looks like XP3 is not going to go for the Auto Sniper now or an op. Just probably going to play more passive and just kind of call out where they're going and help his teammates to rotate around the map.
Yeah, so let's see here if this buy round can finally be what turns the tides for United 5, because as it stands, they will be watching ESEA land from home, most likely, unless they can figure things out here. Some smoke grenades going outside. Once again, nothing, and Simphis getting control here of this outside area. TM, though, fighting hard with that M4 from the CT spawn area, getting 2 nice headshots. Warden coming up, Secret going to take out one as well. And so this was like a completely different U5 team this time on CT side. Warden doing a great job here, but Sean Gear's going to get the pick, going to fall back, and Hiko is still alive as well inside the lobby. As we are going to see Hiko just trying to press his way into the radio room right now. There is one CT at ramp. That's Storm. TM also creeping around mini garage right now, so things are kind of quiet for now. Sean Gear is going to try to work his way into Hut, and this could be the end of it because TM is right there. If he just sprays through Hut window just a little bit, it's going to be really dangerous here. Sean Gears is actually going to get caught by the grenade in the end, so the 3K round for TM. Hiko all alone, 1 versus 4, trying to come through squeaky door. Does spot TM, nice headshot there. Spots another one. Oh my goodness, Hiko, great shots right now. He still has 20 seconds as well. He picks up the bomb. There's one CT heaven. He's going to jump out the Hut window. Great play, going to make the plant 4 mini, and no one's going to be able to stop this plant. He'll at least get that money, and he could clutch this 1 versus 2. He tries to sneak back into Hut, gets shot a little bit from heaven, so he knows that guy's there. Going to peek out onto XP3. A decent attempt there from Hiko, but XP3 luckily able to save the day and grab his first round for United 5. But I have to say, even when compLexity loses, they still make you pay for it, and they make it close.
Yeah, and that was a nice round by Hiko, even though he lost. Like you said, 1v4, killed 2 and got the bomb down, so he kept U5's money down now, so those living players have to drop for the teammates, or maybe not drop, but just hurting their money so much, and you need a bank on CT side, because if you lose like one round, if compLexity makes up like the next round, they're going to be kind of hurt for money.
Yeah, we'll see here, man. I mean, things are starting to definitely get a little bit tough. I mean, the thing is, United 5 did win that round, but that's going to crack the money bonus. It's going to reset things. I think you were just talking about that. Just wanted to re-emphasize like how important that really is, especially on CT side nuke, where you really need to be getting most of your rounds. I mean, this map is, and for all intents and purposes, pretty CT-sided, though I guess it's becoming a bit more balanced as the metagame, evolves. But definitely U5 would love to see some more rounds here on the blue side, and we'll see if they can do that. Nothing, and Sean Gears once again working their way out. Hut, Warden is going to be able to cut him off, so is Moses, so great opening here from United 5. Moses with the second. Hiko trying to come out squeaky. He will grab 1 frag there, looking for more action through Mini, but he'll find Moses and that'll be the end of him. So now all that's left, Swag coming from outside, getting one pick there. 1 versus 3, spots one at Squeaky Door. That will be the last person he sees. Storm will put him to rest. And so 5-2 in favor of compLexity. What really happened there on an upper take? That seemed like slightly off in my opinion, but maybe you can tell me what they were thinking.
compLexity,
Did they miss something?
They threw smokes off from roof through the windows, and then they threw some flashes out. And I think they were going to try to plant in the smoke, but only 2 guys came out hut initially, and he goes in the door. So I mean, the 2 guys that went out hut just died right away. So like they didn't have any good trades to do.
Yeah, I was wondering what that, like, because the smoke was just kind of in a weird location. Were they trying to plant in it, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
If it was by the hut, yeah.
Yeah, I usually would see a smoke on Mini or something like that, so I was a little bit curious if they were trying to go for that ninja plant next to hut, because I know that's kind of common as well. Either way, it didn't pan out, and United 5 able to get a second round in a row. This helps their money situation immensely, as well as finally getting them some rounds here on the CT side. We'll see if they can keep it up right now. compLexity once again testing the waters in the outside area. Nothing coming around Big Raj XP3 while Simphus is playing from on top of Mini. So XP3 is about to get pinched, but he will at least get the frag on Simphus before it's all said and done. Also tries to react to nothing, but not quite fast enough. And so it will be an equal trade so far for compLexity here towards outside. Hiko is still kind of lurking in lobby. Nothing Sean Gares and Swag playing outside. They could still do really whatever they want. Plenty of time left. Hiko gonna get that lurk frag. Nothing with one as well. And so it's looking really good once again for compLexity. Storm, your last man standing here, playing inside the pinch. He's gonna try to get the kill on Swag, but Swag coming around, guns blazing with the pre-fire, and they will go ahead and put another round on the scoreboard. Now 6-2 in favor of compLexity. U5 could still buy maybe, but it looks like they're gonna save. Maybe not. Broken. Okay.
Yeah, usually when you're gonna force buy, you spend a little more time talking about it as a team. But yeah, like we talked about Simphus earlier being a good guy on top of the Twinkie. Hiko's, you always gotta watch out for him being a flanker, just lurking while his teammates are running somewhere else along the map, and those just getting caught out there in the door by that lurk from Hiko.
Hiko is probably one of the best lurkers I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, dude consistently puts up numbers. I know people talk about Nothing being the best player on this team, and I guess at like his peak, at his maximum potential, you're probably right. But Hiko consistently is near the top at almost every event he attends. So certainly a very dangerous player. Also a good color commentator.
I think
Not
they're
as
like
good as Sunman, but
they're like a they're like a Forest Get Right combo for compLexity. That is Nothing and Hiko. With every player on compLexity can go off at any time though.
Very true. As it looks like we are seeing a little bit better defense right now from United 5, though. Able to contest the outside a lot better. Warren picking up that kill onto Simphus, plus a few more have fallen. Nothing and Hiko, that duo you were just mentioning, are the ones left. But TM coming up huge right now, playing on that rafter. Hiko is aware, trying to make a play here. Does a little, not quite enough. Finally going to get the headshot there on the TM. Now 1 versus 4, 30 seconds left. Picks up the bomb here at the Big Red. CT's all over the place. One going to be calling up Secret, one Big Garage, one CT Spawn. So it's definitely going to be a tough play here for him. But I don't know if he's just looking for maybe trying to drop guns, trying to do more economic damage here. Does take down XP3, and I think he was just looking for economic damage. He knew they were on a broken buy, and just trying to get as many guns down as he can.
Yeah, it's the best thing he could have done in that situation, just like the other one before we saw, where he killed 2 and planted the bomb. But yeah, looks like compLexity can still buy, so all these rounds they've won back and forth, there's still a bit of buy just because the Terrace gun's a little bit cheaper. And now, I think the next team, whoever loses this round, might be on a save, regardless of a plan or not.
I could agree with that, definitely, unless they decide to go for a broken buy again. But compLexity has no use for that. They're already up 6-3, so it'll be up to United 5 if they want to gamble. But we are going to once again look at compLexity just for getting some early lobby control, not testing waters outside very much this time around, really committed to this inner for the time being. As we are going to see them actually trying to attack into ramp from here. Storm doing his damnedest to try to hold it off, and he will be successful in the sense that he'll slow it down. Hiko, though, coming up with 2 huge kills, and he picks up the AK, and he's working his way back into the lobby right now. 51 HP, bomb on hand. There is a couple of players at upper, one on top the hut, one playing right outside of it. Hiko could be playing straight into this, but we'll see what he can do. So he is trying to muster up himself a clutch here. Speaks out, sees the one sight, and that will be it. Warden will take him out. And so United 5 finally putting some rounds together. They're winning like a couple of rounds in a row here and there, but compLexity's still like fitting around in. And at this point, since they're already ahead, those trades favor them every single time.
Yeah, like you said, U5's winning these rounds, but they're losing 2 or 3 in the process, so they're not really getting the bank they really need for this CT side. As we see, compLexity going to be in a save now. They're going to have 250s, so and 3 smokes, so they might try something from that roof like we saw in that one gun round where they're going to try to smoke off the bomb and maybe try to plant upper.
That's very true, or we could see the pistol round strat. I don't know which. Looks like Sean Garrett is lining up for that smoke you were just discussing, though. So he is going to go ahead and throw that smoke grenade right onto the corner of Hut. So this is a chance to do a ninja plant for sure. However, Warden is going to be right on top of it. So is TM and XP3. Everybody getting a piece for U5 here in the upper bomb site. So the eco will be unsuccessful. A flawless round for United 5. But honestly, compLexity already has a very comfortable lead still. U5 needs to basically win out to still have a chance, in my opinion.
They could win out, and compLexity would still feel pretty safe with 6 rounds.
Yep.
I was going to mention on that strat too. It's so common now, especially in like ecos, for teams to do that. That the CTs are expecting it. So if you're going to do that, you need to have your teammates run out and kind of distract the guys that are in upper bomb site with the guns to try to get the bomb down. But nice hold there from U5, not letting the bomb get planted either.
Definitely. Also, once again, big shout out to all of you folks out there. Almost 2,000 viewers right now. We can't thank you enough. Thanks for tuning in so much as we are getting into the 12th round here between United 5 and compLexity. U5 looking to try to tie things up at 6-6, which even is still a pretty gray area for them, just because even with the tie, they're still looking pretty grim. But all they can do from here on out is just keep trying to put rounds together. They've done 3 in a row so far, so let's see if they can keep it up. But compLexity, once again, testing the waters outside. They've been successful here the majority of the time, especially with Simphis playing this Twinkie top mini garage type area. However, XP3 has bested him this time around. The bomb is actually down towards Secret Swag's and have to try to make that grab. Nothing, still playing big garage. Hiko, of course, doing his trademark lurk on the other side of the map, which for him right now is going to be lobby. Just trying to see if he can sniff out any presses from the CT side. But so far, U5 just kind of holding their ground at upper. 3 players there. Storm playing from ramp. Warden is actually kind of playing the back halls area, so he might meet up with Swag or something like that here in the near future. And time is ticking away, so Cole needs to make a decision here quick. U5 isn't really giving them any picks. Looks like Higo is going to try to solo his way ramp, and based on that, maybe they'll make a choice. Also, Nothing is on a huge flank. If he can come hell to heaven and get that 1 kill upper, and this could be an upper pinch here from compLexity that could bring it back to him. It looks like Storm's drifting towards heaven, but it's too late now. Nothing's already made his way up the ladder, but XP3 catches him from top rafter, but Swag and Hiko come in while he's distracted, pick up the frag. Swag making the plant 2 versus 2 now. Warren trying to get the surprise frag from mini garage, but he's not able to get it soon enough, as Hiko was able to take down Storm, but it didn't matter in the end. Swag unable to react. Warren able to pick up both the frags, and he'll get the defuse. So this means United 5 will actually tie up the game. But I have to say, compLexity makes all these rounds so close. Like, United 5 hasn't had a comfortable win except for an eco.
Yeah, they do have a little bit of bank now, so they have a little bit to work with here. And with that plant, though, compLexity will be able to buy this round as well to keep on that pressure on the CTs. And I just wanted to mention, anyone, I don't think we talked about it since we went live, if you didn't catch the pregame, this match is do or die for U5. If they win this match, they will be 4 seed and go to the LAN for ESEA. compLexity, on the other hand, already is #1 seed no matter what happens in this match. So
Absolutely, they secured that well earlier, but they definitely secured it earlier today to beating Destruction Box 9000. Even if they would have lost that, though, they probably still would have been #1 seed, but that definitely sealed the deal. So compLexity just playing for pride right now, trying to get the best record they can. They had a rough start in the regular season, dropping a few losses here or there. Especially that upset to Exertus day 1. But they've certainly made a turnaround, especially after that DreamHack winner. A lot of momentum off that boot camp and off that 3rd, 4th placing there. We are going to see if they can, once again, do something here outside. United 5 has been a little bit better in their adjustments here, but Simphis is trying to fight back, but it's not going to happen. United 5 certainly looking a lot more poised here now on CT side. We do see Hiko still trying to make a play at upper right now. Gonna go for Moses. Gets to frag there. 1 versus 2. Bomb down outside. Both players towards big garage, but what a headshot onto XP3. Hiko looking for the 1 versus 1 now. He has plenty of HP, but Storm gonna catch him in the side. And that's exactly another reason why Hiko plays that role. There's so many times where he brings it to a point where he might clutch it in the end. He's one of their best clutch players.
Yep. I think that's maybe like the 4th or 5th round we've seen him the last man and be able to get like at least 2 kills in those clutch rounds. So looks like Cole's gonna force buy here. 2 Galils, a couple nades. But U5 is looking good for money now. I think even if they were to lose this round, they could buy them next.
Yeah, absolutely. Money, not really the issue here, except for complexity. They are on a maximum win bonus, though, so they'll still likely be able to buy rifles next round if they want to force, just like they kind of did this round with the 2 Galeals. But like I said, they already had 6 rounds on the T side, so they're probably not feeling too hurt. But the fact that U5's been able to win the last 5 rounds in a row is certainly something to maybe be slightly concerned about when it comes to momentum. But we'll see here, as it looks like complexity does have nothing, and Sean Gare's trying to work outside just a bit, but Swag, Hiko, and Semphis all still just kind of sitting in lobby, just kind of waiting for presses through Hut, Squeaky, or Ramp. Looks like we do see the majority of them actually gathering up towards Ramp here. Right now there's a smoke up and Storm's kind of spamming through it. It looks like Sean Gares is going to make his way in, but he takes a lot of damage. Swag able to get the kill on the Turnpike player. Sean Gares doing a lot of damage to Storm, trying to spam him down here through the garage door. Semphis will come and make the trade. What a great take from complexity there. They bait out the Turnpike player, get that kill, then chase their initial one down Ramp and get that frag. Swag in the meantime catching XP3 on the flank. The bomb is down and lower, but Swag is just dishing out frags left and right now. He has 3 on the round already. Hiko will get the final frag though onto Warden towards that window room, and complexity puts an end to the 5-round winning streak of United 5, ties it back up at 7-all.
Yeah, it looks like Warden's gonna be able to drop probably 2 guns. At least a Colt, maybe a FAMAS to his teammates, so only one person gonna be really hurting for anything. Yeah, so 1 FAMAS, 1 just on Warden. So they really need this last round because everyone knows this is a CT-sided map. But if they can win the pistol round, they're right back in it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think they're already sitting pretty right now at 7-on-7, but certainly if they could win this last round, that would kind of be a salt in the open wound, so to speak, for United 5. But I like the fact that United 5 has been able to find some success. I mean, they had a 2-round winning streak, rounds 6 and 7, then came back and won rounds 9 through 13. So, you know, at least they are being somewhat successful, but just not quite the way they would like to. I mean, you really want to be double digits on CT side. So at best, they can get 8. So that's certainly short of the mark they'd like, but it's still not over yet. With the pistol round T side, a win in this last round, they certainly could still maybe find a victory. And it looks like they do get the initial pick there onto Ramp Room, so that's something going United 5's way this round. But it looks like we already see complexity setting up for an upper take. They do go ahead and smoke off that mini garage. Pop flashes coming in from Sean Gears to the hut. He'll press through his own smoke here, trying to wrap around the site, checks everything. Eventually gets taken down by Moses, though. Eco and company still trying to make some aggression here through the squeaky door. Nothing and Swag are able to get the trades. TM with the touchdown pass, but complexity still has 2 members up. But XP3 takes down 1, so now nothing. 1 versus 3. Spots 1 on the floor, gets that kill. Now 1 versus 2. There's 1 in heaven and 1 on the flank, actually. It's going to be Storm. He's going to catch nothing in the back, and that is going to be a final round for United 5. 8-7 is the score. Great defense there, because like what complexity did, that smoke that Sean Gates threw right on the hut door entrance, it allows you to step out and really peek Warden and top squeaky and all that good stuff. But like Moses positioned himself so well to be able to catch that. So just great defense on upper that time.
Yep. So I don't know if everyone remembers, but after DreamHack, I think U5 took down Complexity and iBuyPower on Mirage, so U5 definitely has potential to be these top teams. And starting this pistol round out, like I said last round, if they can win this pistol and not get ecoed in the next 2 rounds, they're going to be, what, 11-7 at that point, so...
Absolutely right.
And Complexity started out that last half up 5-0, so U5 really did pull it back there.
Yeah, they won 5 rounds in a row towards the very end. So even though they dropped that last round, you know, still not too shabby. I mean, it's shabby in the sense they're losing 8-7, but at least they made it better since they were at 5-0, like you said. So they did turn it around a bit.
Yep.
So this pistol round definitely hugely important for both sides. If Cole were to win it, they certainly would be in a very comfortable position to go ahead and close this out. If U5 can get it, though, they would keep the dream alive, so to speak, and to trying to press this thing deep and trying to get the win here. They definitely need it. Sean Garrett's going to throw a pretty solid grenade in the radio room there. Does a lot of damage to Storm and XP3. XP3 down to 27, Storm down to 47. So what a great free damage grenade there from Sean Garrett. Steps out with the headshot, gets the bomb down, steps out, gets another kill onto XP3. And this is getting really dangerous here for United 5. Warden able to bring it back somewhat with the pick onto Semphis, but they're still in a 2 versus 4. The bomb is actually down in ramp. Complexity has great positioning. Warden is actually trying to flank up the ramp into the ramp room. So he may catch nothing on Sean Gears. Never mind, nothing now paying attention. He'll be able to go ahead and attack Warden directly. Gets the headshot there. Moses, oh my goodness, nothing getting the team kill on to Sean Gears. And nothing has really low HP. So this could be a quick 1 versus 2 if Moses finds nothing, but nothing smartly backs off. Allows a higher HP teammate to be the main contender. And Hiko's actually just going to go ahead and YOLO straight in there. Doing some damage. Moses taking him down to 37. Moses still looking for something. He needs a miracle at this point. He needs to fire off some amazing headshots to try to bring this back. The 2 low HP defenders kind of leave the main HP guy Hiko there alone, and Hiko will go ahead and close it out. So a nice attempt there, but just I mean, complexity's pistol rounds have been so much sharper since like they went to DreamHack. They struggled with those a lot early on, but they've definitely worked it better.
Yeah, and U5 had a. I think I saw Warden. He needed to open the door, threw a smoke out to like cover the vents, and flashed out to like maybe fake that they went down vents to draw them out from ramp maybe, and then hit ramp, but it didn't work at all. Or Sean Garris getting 2 kills there in ramp. Looks like you guys gonna go for the armor again though.
Yep, they are going to go 250 armor. You know, it's something that we've seen used a lot now. It's almost the norm. It's not even surprised anymore. Like, almost everyone expects it. The 250 is still very dangerous, and with armor, if the other team has SMGs, then you're in luck. But Cole realizes that was the case, bought from Moss's for that sole reason, so they can do that damage versus armor. As we are going to see them already getting a pick there onto TM, also getting a pick there onto Warden in the back hall, so things looking good for complexity already. United 5 is going to try to storm their last 3 players into ramp room. Shungar is going to spot one. They're doing a lot of damage to Moses. Spot the second one, able to get a kill there onto XB3. Hiko on the rotation from Turnpike will finish off Moses and gets the kill onto Storm. And at this point, United 5 would likely have to save if they want to buy around 4. So This is tough.
And the only exception to that rule of buying pistol armor on second round when losing pistol is if you plant the bomb on that pistol round. That way, because you know you can buy AK and armor on that third round. So that's the only thing that would really hurt you if you chose to do that after playing the bomb and losing.
Right, you're absolutely right.
Pause is coming out here too. So.
Yep, I hope it's a pause. We'll find out here shortly. Looks like it though. The clock's still turning down, so
Ping's still moving.
Yep. Anyway, once again, just want to say a big thank you. We actually have reached over 2,000 viewers tonight. Our viewer count has been doing so much better the past couple of weeks. We really appreciate all of your support, all of the word being spread around and all that good stuff. We just honestly can't thank you enough to see you out here for this. Hopefully you will follow up. Like I said, after this match, we'll actually be on break for quite some time. This is the last regular season match. Obviously, the invite land is not until January 17th, so that is it's over a month away. And then the online playoffs for all the lower divisions actually do not kick off until January 5th. So essentially, we're on break until after the holidays, after tonight. So there is going to be a huge lull in action, I guess you can say. But hopefully, we'll have some other stuff going on that you can interact with until we get to that. But yeah, thanks so much.
So it looks like it was one of the complexity members that dropped.
Okay.
And that would be Hiko. So we're just waiting for him to get back on the server.
Thank you there for the update. I guess we could try to talk about what we think's going on at this point. I mean, complexity probably wins this round, right? So 10-8. U5 will be able to buy following that. So I mean, what is it I always see on like ESPN's the 5 tools that the team needs to win or whatever. If you had to name just a couple of things, like what does U5 need to be looking to do here quickly to be able to try to come back in this game against a team like Complexity?
Just identify where the CTs are playing, first off, unless you already have a set strat that you're going to do from the very start. If there's going to be doing like a standard default, you just want to identify where Complexity is playing and like hit where they're weakest at. Like if they play one ramp and one like secret and one outside, and most likely 2 upper, then you want to kind of maybe keep the guys outside and work towards the ramp, take over the ramp room, and work from there. But if you know there's only one guy playing outside and like 2 guys ramp, 2 up on a work outside, try to get secret, just try to get map control. It's the best thing for this version of Nuke. You just need to get control of the map and keep the CTs thinking of what to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, based on what I've always seen from this team, I know nothing likes to play that mini garage area. Swag also likes to play towards outside as well a lot, and they usually rifle outside. Every now and then they'll stick Sean Gares out there with an op, but for the most part, they usually kind of have some type of double rifle type crossfire situation between either mini garage and big garage, or mini secret, or like mini hell or something like that.
If that's the case, and they want to go outside, then they just need to smoke up everything. Make sure there's no gaps in the smoke where they can peek through little cracks and pick you off. But yeah. If U5 knows that there's two outside, maybe they'll try to do more fakes and maybe try to take over ramp, like I said. Because I know Sean Garris likes to auto sniper.
That's
or
from heaven usually.
Yeah, that or he'll leave him alone at ramp room sometimes as well.
And with that being said, if we know all this, and I'm sure United 5 knows that as well, so it's all about how they decide to adjust to that. But the thing is I haven't seen compLexity play this map since DreamHack, so I don't know what they've really worked on in their boot camp scenario. So things may have changed. And with that being said, right now all we can do is speculate is the point, which we're just trying to kill time basically until the match comes back. So might as well speculate. And with that being said, I just think that United 5 has certainly a long road to travel. I thought Dynamo, that match they just played, was going to be their best chance to try to get the 4th land spot. So at this point, they just have to go for broke. I mean, this is their last chance.
Yeah, and it really sucks losing both pistol rounds on, especially maps like where there's like heavy CT side. When you lose the other pistol round as well, it really sucks. It's a like really hard comeback, especially if there's a really good team like compLexity. So most likely, what happened here for this pause is Hiko lagged out sometime during this round or early next round. So I don't know if Hiko did lag out this round. I don't know if it'll affect them too much, just because U5 has all Glocks and no armor at all. So the best they can hope for is maybe like a bomb plant here for the next round.
I don't know, man. I just think if United 5 could have pulled 9 or 10 rounds on CT side, I would have been a little bit more confident and feeling that maybe they could bring the comeback on T side. But that just wasn't the case. So we'll just have to see. Maybe they can prove me wrong. I would love to see it. Some of these guys were at LAN last year. In fact, all of them were, except for XP3 and Moses, on one team or another. So it will be nice to see, some of the classics attend. But we are going to see Warren just ripping through outside right now. Swag's still able to react, though. That was crazy. And you're kind of right, man. That dropout is going to be a huge effect to United 5 doing a great job picking up FAMAS's and M4s that just went so quickly. I couldn't even really keep up with what was going on. But either way, what has happened is Sean Garris found himself in a 1 versus 2, and he's going to get blasted down to just 58 right now. Still trying to play this heaven area. There is one inside the hut. TM is still outside of the hut inside the upper bomb site here. Sean Garrett is going to go ahead and try to throw some gunfire down. Gets TM down low, down to 23 HP, but Storm is still up with the bomb, and that nade just does crucial damage to Sean Garrett. They will go ahead and drop Vince. They're trying to make the plant at lower. Sean Garrett is aware of this now and has a decision to make here on whether or not he can make this play. With 8 HP, it's not going to be an easy task. It looks like he might run into TM first if he decides to go for this, who is kind of playing the back halls area. It looks like he's just going to go ahead and say the FAMAS concede, give United 5 the round, which means it's 9-9. And in all honesty, that went so quick. Maybe you can let me know what happened there. I just saw crazy trades.
I wasn't even watching until you started talking.
It was just crazy trades because right when you come back from a pause like that, it's really laggy at times, and so I just kind of lost track.
Yeah,
so many trades.
I assume Hiko lagged out somewhere. U5 just rushed out and caught him off guard, and whoever he was with got killed as well. So,
well, I know Swag was playing mini garage with the FAMAS. I did see that part, and he was shooting at people coming upper. And meanwhile, people were storming him from outside. He was like paying zero attention to that. So maybe that was part of it. I don't really know.
I think Hiko just came up heaven. He
had to play around with him too. Wow.
Sorry.
He didn't even come back for this round.
He might be back in a sec.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be that next round.
He could be die though. I mean, he could be dead.
This could be exactly that one brief moment we look back on that could be what turns this over. United 5 needs to use this to their advantage. I mean, it's obviously unfortunate and not intended, but at the same time, you have to use what's given to you. And this is one of those things that factors in that really does help out United 5, as they are going to go ahead and get the opening picks here at outside. Most XP3 coming in huge. Sean Garrison Swag, though, coming right back, making it 2 versus 3, making it interesting. Swag with that 5-7 contesting XP3 playing that Twinkie side. Warren is going to be forced back to meet up with his teammate here towards the lobby. That's going to be Storm. So all 3 U5 members that are left will have that bomb inside the lobby. At this point, they could choose to go ramp or upper, really. Ramp's completely open. That will be the best opportunity, but obviously they can't see what we can, so they're going to try to go for upper instead. They will quickly get the kill on the Sean Gares. Swag is still going to be up, though, coming from the mini garage right now. He actually does have an AK, so he could contest this, but he has really low HP, and Storm and Warden have pretty good HP, so it's going to be tough. He actually does decide to try to fall off. We'll see if Warden is going to be able to catch up to him, though. He is pressing. Oh, Swag has the knife out. And he pulls out the AK. He knows Warden's over towards this area. He's going to be looking for him. Warden just sneaking around. XP3 actually also towards outside. He will get the kill on Warden, but XP3 is right there to make the trade. And so they get all the guns down from compLexity. They secure another round. They're now up 10-9. And Hiko's still not back. They're playing 4 versus 5. I hope not for the rest of this half. I mean, for United 5's sakes, it's good, but man.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't. I mean, we saw the pause there, but he must have came back and disconnected right away, and compLexity didn't really realize what happened and didn't get the pause again. So
That or they paused for as long as they could.
I did see him just join CS not like 30 seconds ago, so he should be back here soon. But
hopefully, every time that he's not here, it's just another round that goes to U5 and an opportunity. Cole does decide to go ahead and buy up without him, so they are still trying to play the best that they can. Sean Gears evens it up to a 4 versus 4 early, so that's definitely good news. He's going to take a lot of damage, though. He's going to be forced to fall back into lower. Looks like U5 is going to be making the chase here, as they are going to be trying to press out into lower, but Warren takes a lot of damage. Bomb actually down, looking good for compLexity now. As Simphis is just playing this area right behind the silo really, really well. So much damage done to United 5. Look, 8, 5, and 13 HP between the 3 of them. Certainly easy pickings for compLexity as soon as one of them can catch a glimpse of them for longer than a split second, or maybe that will be all they need. A smoke going up here on the window room. Simphis is going to go ahead and catch Moses. TM and XP3 still at XP3 with 1. TM is going to fall, so now off to XP3. And even though they were playing 4v5, compLexity still finds a way to tie it back up very quickly, and so we are at a 10-10 score line, but Hiko's still not in the server, so still a tough play here for Cole.
I think it was a mistake for U5 to rush so quickly towards ramp. I think they were just trying to capitalize on Hiko not being in the server yet, as we do see him come back, so he should have a gun with some bad armor. That's what he buys, so yeah, I think U5 just went too quick. Maybe should have just played their own game, and I think they might have just changed up their strategy just for that 4-on-5, and it didn't pay off.
We'll see. Hiko is actually finally back. He does have an M4 and everything as well, so we do finally have ourselves an even 5-on-5 game, and we'll see if compLexity can come back. They honestly didn't suffer too much damage with Hiko gone. They were still even able to win around without him, so it wasn't that devastating. At the same time, United 5 is keeping it close at 10-10, so they can keep getting picks like they have in the past. They still certainly could bring it back, but they do find themselves in a 2 versus 4 this round. So certainly not a good situation for them here, as Moses and Storm are trying to find a way back in. Storm is going to be playing that lobby area. He's going to meet up with his teammate here pretty shortly. Moses edging around ramp, trying to see if he can spot anybody. It is going to be Sean Gears playing the tight right angle, while Moses is trying to check the ramp and the turnpike. We'll see if he checks the right or left first. That'll determine whether or not Sean Gears gets the easy pick. Looks like Sean Gears will go ahead and, in fact, get that kill, and Simphis on the flank will take down Storm in lobby. And so compLexity now up 11-10. Not much money for United 5 to use here. It's getting rough.
Yeah, the last round, U5, I think they had money on most players, so they decided to force buy. So now, without playing this round, like you said, their money's so broke, they're going to have to be on a save. And every round you save on Terrace is another one for the CTs. One step closer for compLexity to take this down, and U5 to be out of the top 4 spot for ESEA, and Reliable will get that.
That's absolutely right. And Reliable is a team that certainly made a turnaround this season, too. They had a really poor start. They actually dropped TM and another player, and Mossbeck, I think it was, and then picked up Mo and brought Kiko back. And that has really helped them out since then. They definitely put some more wins together since then. So we'll see if they get that chance to attend the LAN here pretty shortly. As compLexity, once again, easy round for them. It was an eco for United 5, and it was a flawless victory, though, for compLexity. So they just keep making that bank right now. Each of them are over $5,000 at this point, except Swag. So they're looking sharp, 12-10 score line. United 5 will be able to buy this round, and they really need to win here very, very soon.
Yeah, and unlike the first half, where U5's money on CT was pretty low throughout the beginning of the first half, compLexity, on the other hand, has quite a bank, like you just mentioned. So it's even tougher for the terrorist side when the CTs don't go and save rounds when you win a round.
It looks like U5 is once again trying to set up for some type of outer attack, at least initially. They're about to throw a set smoke here. Warden and TM are going to be in the area. We do see Simpus actually playing the mini garage area, Swag playing big. So this is that crossfire positioning I was talking about that Cole likes to do, how they like to play the outside, was with Simpus and Swag just playing this crossfire. Sometimes nothing's actually in the area too. That's kind of the person I'm used to seeing. So they're really actually playing heavy mini garage. Nothing also here. So all three of them are outside initially, but now that U5 has actually made it secret, you do start seeing compLexity making that drop play into the vents to play back call. Simpson nothing actually cross-firing inside the vents. A little bit of a flash there, but nothing able to step out anyway and get the frag team, able to make the trade. But the trades are favoring compLexity as Simpus picked up another one there for compLexity as well. So we do have a 4 versus 3 situation at this point. United 5 looks like they're trying to regather here in lobby, possibly do some type of upper take. We have Moses smoking and pop flashing upper here. Storm is right up against the squeaky door to make the press as well. So here comes the attack from Moses. He will actually catch Simpus at the Warden vent, so not a bad play there. We are going to see Storm also take down Hiko, is trying to get aggressive there on the window. Storm taking down Sean Gares, and compLexity just kind of falling apart here in this round. 1 versus 3 for Swag. He does have a health advantage. Everybody looks pretty low on United 5, so it's not impossible. Looks like they are going to drop lower, but there's still one at the box. It's going to be Moses, but Moses missed the shot, so Swag gets the quick frag. 1 versus 2 now. Swag trying to miracle span there through the floor. Not going to find anything. But like I said, XP3 and Storm still have pretty low HP. Swag with 55. He's going to go ahead and drop down the vent. There is one toxic doorway. XP3 playing the back call. Swag will likely run into him if he just has to go for it. No, never mind. He decides to go into the site. Throwing down some more gunfire. He's trying to find somebody. Fake diffuses. The toxic door still hasn't opened yet, so he's not aware of that. However, window side door opens, and now it has a great crossfire for United 5. I like the way Storm play that in Toxic. No need to give your position away, and he kept Swag guessing the whole time. Nice play from United 5.
Yeah, because if Storm would have gave his position away instead of XP3, he was stuck there. But XP3, if he opens the door, he can move around, he can go to window, he can go back towards vents, but Storm would be stuck right there. That was, like you said, nice play from Storm, not making any noise.
Yeah, it's just discipline and patience. It's stuff like that that brings your team just a little bit higher than everyone else.
So a scout on Moses?
Yep.
I think that's a misbuy. You never see Moses do this type of thing.
If it was XP3, I would almost disagree with you, but since it's Moses, you're probably 100% right. Because the scout actually is a little bit more deadly than it used to be honest, in CSGO. So sometimes I do see, I know Sean Gares likes to use it from time to time, so not bad. We do see Storm lining up a pretty sick spam on the nothing right now through the top. He actually gets nothing down to 24 HP with that, with the help of a teammate who is also outside. But Sean Gares is going to pick up the trusty auto sniper. He's going to be playing window room with it, watching the back hall's aggression. He gets one kill there. Swag also picking up one. So compLexity is right back at it. Even after dropping that last round, they're not allowing United 5 to keep momentum for long. They're getting all these picks so far. Moses finally with the response there onto Swag, but Simpus just quick to lay him down immediately afterwards. So now it's all up to Storm. 1 versus 4 here, trying to play it from radio room. He does have the bomb, but he's actually going to get pressed by Simpus right now, playing through Hut, but he's able to turn around and get the quick frag. So now a 1 versus 3 for Storm. He already has 1 frag under his belt. Gets taken down to 23 HP. There are lots of damage being thrown at him here from ramp as well as flank. 20 seconds left. It's unlikely he'll be able to save the AK, so he's just trying to do as much damage as he can. He's going to press into Hiko, but Hiko just headshots him through the box. And now compLexity up 13-11. And, I mean, this is going back and forth, but the problem is, since compLexity's 2 rounds ahead, the back and forth favors them. So United 5 needs to string some rounds together after the save.
Yeah, and U5 isn't able to force like compLexity was, because they're not really getting the bomb down like they did, compLexity did in the first half. And we talked about Hiko in the first half being that lurker role. Storm's like the original lurker, if you remember from 1.6 days, even throughout Source and stuff. That was his original role, and I think he kind of coined that, at least for North American scene.
So I like this compLexity actually going to pre-molly squeaky door, prevent any type of quick upper rush. They know that United 5 is likely on an eco, so they went ahead and took that option away. But United 5 playing a little bit cautious here. They do have 250s, so they made a partial investment into this round, but no matter what, they're going to be able to buy next round. They have to if they want to contend to prevent compLexity from getting to that game point situation. We do see Swag, though, with the M4 outside, already a 3-kill. Looking for more here. Simpus is going to help out doing some damage to XP3 over towards that Twinkie. And Swag actually does have 4 kills. This could be the ace if he can pick up XP3, but Viking Semphis there will not allow that to happen. He's going to charge through like Leaf Erickson and go ahead and get that final frag. 14-11 now for compLexity. And it's going to be a game point situation here unless United 5 can find a win. And they have to broken buy for it is the problem.
Yep, that's right.
Well, they do get head armor and AK, so I know they're missing grenades, but it's still pretty much a full buy.
Yeah, I mean, they have a couple smokes to work with, but not everyone has full set of nades, like you mentioned. And like you said, compLexity didn't lose anyone last round, so they have plenty of money for these remaining rounds here, too. So just looking a lot better in this half than U5 did last half.
Alright, so we could be potentially seeing a game point situation here very soon unless United 5 can find a win here. Not only do they need this one, but they need a few more just to press it to overtime at the very least. They need all the rounds they can get. They had a rough start in the first half. They've had, quite a few rounds here in the second half. I mean, they've won 3 rounds versus 7. Normally, you would say that's pretty good from T-Side Nuke, but since they had such a poor performance on TT side, it's not good enough. They need to press even harder. As right now they're getting slowed down yet again from some pre-nades from compLexity, but they do decide to turn their attention towards ramp room. Hiko is right here with the M4, able to get the first pick. Nobody at Turnpike just yet to make the trade, so U5 will get that ramp room control. So at least that gives them something to work with, but nothing. Quickly slips into lobby. He's already on the flank. Moses is coming right back at him, though. He'll get the first kill. XP3 able to make the trade yet again. So at least United 5 are putting themselves in positions to trade efficiently, but they need the edge not to be equal. So we'll see if they can try to do that here. We do see TM trying to make a presence here in lower. He does spot the feet of Semphis inside the vents. Going to do some free damage there. Nice headshot onto Swag right there through the window side doorway. And so United 5 will make their way into lower. Warden is going to attempt to plant. Semphis is on a flank. Oh, but Sean Gare's dropping down with the auto sniper, able to take down XP3. So now at 2 versus 2, spots TM, but unable to get the frag now off to Semphis. He only has 15 HP since he got damage from TM, but he's able to kill TM in the end. Looking for a kill on Warden now. Warden with just 58 HP, playing the corner here. Going to be a tough play for Semphis unless he pre-peeks that left side and gets the quick reaction shot. He's looking around for Warden. Going to come around. He will look straight at Warden, but pulls away right at the last second. Warden able to jump on the opportunity, gets the frag now 14-12, still in favor of compLexity, but United 5 is making it interesting.
That is true, and like I said, compLexity is still going to get to buy this round with that bank, but now they're getting pretty low. So if U5 can win this round, I think compLexity might be forced to save one, and then we're looking at a tie game at that point. So U5 is definitely not out of this yet, but they do have 3 Galils though, so it's still going to be a tough round, just like last.
Every mistake is so crucial for United 5. They need to be almost perfect. They are going to go for a quick upper take. Nice smoke on Mini Garage. They get the picks. TM just going ham right now. I was talking about him earlier. He's been so good for United 5, and he's been doing great so far this half, especially with those opening picks right here in this round when it matters the most. But Hiko fights immediately back with 2 frags of his own. That's now a 3 versus 2. That situation, Cole could still win. Hiko attacking from heaven. Swag coming around from Mini Garage. Moses is right behind the box. Hiko takes him out now, 2 versus 2. There is XP3 inside the hut. Storm also towards Squeaky Door area. Hiko now could actually ace clutch this if he's able to pull off this defuse or get these 2 frags. Or, well, he needs both, technically. As he is coming around, he will get on the fake defuse. He's going to press towards Squeaky Door. Storm not going to peek. Hiko doesn't have time anymore. He just needs to look for frags. He will get the frag on XP3, and he will get the ace onto Storm. So at least maybe a frag clip there. Unable to save his own M4, though. So. Yeah, so that hurts.
Like I said, now compLexity I think will have to be in a save. I mean, like, they could force, but there's no reason to. Like, you still have the lead by 1 round. You
Maybe
save 1 round.
250 drops from Hiko or something? I don't know.
Yeah, most likely. There's no reason why you shouldn't use some of his money.
Yep.
But, yeah, then it'll be 14-14 if U5 wins this round, and then it's a dead even gun round for those to make it match point.
Yeah, so like I said, United 5 starting to make this interesting now. They're up to 5 wins, so they've won the last 3 or 4 rounds in a row, if I'm not mistaken. My graph's a little bit messed up. But either way, it's looking good, and they do have an eco round against compLexity right now, so as long as they don't get upset, they should be able to tie us up at 14.
Yeah, Storm was the only one with just body armor, so he needs to play his role, just play lurking and not lead the rush versus pistols. They should know, if they're paying attention to money and stuff like that, that it should be an eco. I think
I
that's why
have
they're
to
playing
say
so slow.
something though. Storm has been consistently spamming players down on complexity at upper. Look at Simphis, already at 17 HP. He did this to nothing a couple of rounds ago as well. So United 5, getting that early free damage is such a huge deal later on. And so already they have a pick on nothing, and they have Simphis down to 17. So huge advantage here from U5. They have pretty good control of lower side at this point. They've been able to take full control of window side. They also have their back halls taken care of. They just need to try to go for the plant. And that's going to be where CTs could maybe step in and prevent it. But it looks like everybody's just playing passive towards ramp. Higo able to get the kill on XP3, though, so that's a gun that Sean Garrett will be able to collect. He picks up the AK there. TM trying to hold off Simphis. He will be able to get that kill. TM with another kill there onto Sean Garrett, so AK back down yet again. Hiko just with the pistol. He able to collect the AK. Nice headshot there onto TM, but it gets caught reloading by Warden. And so it will be a tie at 14 all. And this has turned into quite the nail biter. If United 5 can somehow find a way to pull these last two rounds, then they will in fact be making it to ESEA land. But if complexity can pull it out here now, pull out all the stops, and finally find a defense here after dropping 4 rounds in a row, then they will end the dreams of United 5, so to speak.
Yep. And if U5 does pick up this round, it'll be match point, but complexity, if you look at the money, they're broke. So it'll be like another force buy, of course, but it'll be looking good for them. Looks like they're rushing upper, though.
Yeah, they are rushing upper. Nothing able to get that first pick here. This is huge. Storm, though, able to make the trade onto Swag right afterwards. Warren also picking up one. Simphis with the trade. 3 versus 3 at this point. Simphis with another kill. Nothing with one. Now all up to XP3 coming from Mini Garage. Bomb down. He spots one Heaven, and he's going to get killed. And Complexity's go for broke round right there. Able to secure a win. At best, United 5 can hope for an overtime, which I think you said, even if they lose in overtime, then they still don't make it. Like, they have to go to overtime and win.
Yeah,
right?
if they go to overtime and lose, they'll be tied with Homeless for that 5th spot seed.
Well, that 5th spot being optional. Basically, they need to win the guarantee.
Well, I'm just saying, if there is, like,
right.
There's a potential that there'll be more than 4 teams from NA going. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying for a guaranteed spot, they need to win no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 100%.
But like I said, it's optional. Maybe a 5th person gets in. We'll have to see here as we do see Complexity getting a bit aggressive. Look at Simphis here playing the dark spot of the hut. This is actually the first time we've really seen this. He's actually trying to go for some spam damage on Moses. He does a little bit, and he gets the kill in the end with the P2K. So now it's going to be up to Storm Team and XP3 to try to press U5 into overtime, try to give themselves an opportunity to go to ESEA land. They have to do it right here, right now. And they don't have a whole lot to work with, especially with TM going down. Now it's just Storm and XP3. XP3 does have a Galil, but that's really about all U5 has. Now XP3 could pick up this fallen gun here, throw his Galil back, and at least give Storm a weapon to work with as well. And that's exactly what looks like is going to happen. He's able to try. Like I said, he does give that gun to Storm, so at least now they have a couple of guns to work with, but it's still a 2 versus 4, and time is ticking away. They do have Swag at pretty low HP at Big Garage, and Nothing's suffered some damage as well, but Nothing's still contending very well against Storm. XP3, though, with the surprise kill from Twinkie, so now a 2 versus 3, and this round is starting to get really dicey right now. It's still an option for United 5 to win. They have it close. Like I said, they have Swag down to 6 HP. It's going to be up to Hiko and Sean Garrett to do the brunt of the work here, as they are going to be seeing XP3 and company go upper. They need to plant the spawn within the next 14 seconds. Time's ticking away. Even if Complexity can hold off the plant long enough, they'll win. But they will just go ahead and outright get the kill. Sean Garrett ends it with a couple of frags. And so that's it, folks. Complexity, your guaranteed number 1 seed. iBuyPower, your number 2 seed. Manage number 3 seed. And apparently Reliable Gaming will be the 4th team going to ESA land guaranteed. And Homeless would be next in line. And then U5 would be 6th in line.
Yeah, if I did my math right before this cast, U5 will be right behind Homeless by round 4 after you factor in the overtime rounds that don't count.
Right on. Well, that's it, folks. That's actually going to be it for a little bit. We do appreciate you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that follow button on Twitch, as well as check out ESEA on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. All those links are posted at the bottom of that page you're looking at right now. I can tell you that we will be back casting online playoffs for CSGO for the main, intermediate, and open divisions, which are the more amateur divisions. But, some of those main teams will be an invite next season. So you can look at some of the up-and-coming talent, so to speak, for North American Counter-Strike. So those playoffs will be starting on January 5th. So essentially, this channel is going to be out of commission for a few weeks, mostly for the holidays, of course, Christmas and New Year's and all that jazz. But definitely want to go ahead and hit the follow button. Check out all the great content we have on the YouTube channel, as well as following us on Facebook and Twitter. and we will definitely keep you up to date about all the happenings going on with Counter-Strike, as well as, of course, the ESEA League in general. Once again, want to give a big shout out to all of you folks out there. We got close to 2,700 viewers before it was all said and done, so definitely really, really awesome of you folks all to tune in and chat it up and have a good time. We really appreciate it. You can also give me and Sunman a follow on Twitter if you don't mind. I'll go ahead and post my link in chat there. It's just twitter.com/DustMoret. You can also check out Sunman at twitter.com/JD. Maybe he can go ahead and put that in chat for you as well to make it easy. I personally am giving away a SteelSeries Kana once I get to 400 followers on Twitter, and that's not too far away, so hopefully we can make that happen. Also, if you want to click my name, you can follow me on Twitch. I will be actually streaming throughout the time off from ESEA, just doing some matchmaking, so if you want to hang with me, that'd be cool. Other than that, though, we're going to sign out for tonight, and like I said, we won't be casting for some time, but like I said, you can give me and Sunman a follow. We post those links in chat. I will personally be streaming on my Twitch over the next 3 or 4 weeks if you want to check that out and hang out with me. So thanks a lot. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see all of you folks real soon.
Have a Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever you do or don't celebrate. We appreciate you so much. But yeah, this is Dustin Esmerette, Justin Sunman Summy, signing out for now.
La 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 la.